Although you are Chinese, I could easily tell from your outfit that you are from overseas.
I have no collection for the fact that I lived in Hong Kong. For me, Hong Kong is a very transient place. Many people come for a while and leave. Most of my belongings are not in Hong Kong. I lived in this area and have moved it for a few times because of relatively high rent. I haven't got any idea to settle in Hong Kong forever and always think I will move out sometimes.
I think I was a little shy in the beginning, and I was actually nervous as I had to express all in English.
I work in an office which produces publications for visitors to Hong Kong. So there are more inspirations for our work in this area. We are a very creative company and really in touch with the environment and the people around.
You are very smart, confident, and outspoken. I guess you're very nice to others because in a way of your profession as a PR person. And you tried to be friendly and helpful to everybody.
When I was little in Canada, I did keep so many things, from pencils to notes that I jotted in school. And now everything is still in Canada.
I guess you are now different from the time when you were much younger, as your attitude procession changed a lot. You are very rational. I only sensed your emotion when you mentioned your high school days, how you could keep different kinds of junks.
I moved to Beijing in 2001 with only 2 suitcases. I only brought with me some clothes and daily necessities, obviously nothing collectible. Then in Beijing, I did start collecting some candle holders. But after 5 or 6 times of moves, all these things ended up in friends' places or lost. All these things are baggage, and I always try to minimize them because of my moving around. Collection is emotional baggage too.
I always think everybody would have some sort of things to treasure and to care, for there must be memory, and your attitude was just completely different. Perhaps I'm not mature enough. Maybe I would be the same as you in the future.
Well, maybe my only possession is qipao. I even keep the one that doesn't fit me anymore. I wouldn't say I'm a collector of qipao, but I have kept all my custom-made ones from the past 10 years. I still remember in what events I put them on.
I haven't got any chance to see your qipao. I think it's a special costume too.
I was interested in qipao because it's rare to see it in those events in Beijing, where people would be in Western style. I saw those Indians would wear their traditional costumes, but it's rare for Chinese. Then I started to look for really cool modern fabric and have them made into qipao, such as denim or fabric with camouflage pattern. Just something unimaginable for others. But now I have more than a dozen of qipao. They were all made for special events that I attended to, especially when I was in Beijing, where I found an excellent tailor.
I could understand how qipao could give you a special look if you had to be appealing in such an occasion working in PR. Perhaps you started out your interest in making and accumulating qipao from this awareness of work and cultural identity.